today we're going to talk about the carbon cycle. And now we're going to talk about animal and plants respiration and how carbon travels from one to another and then comes back again. First, we start from factories and volcanic eruptions that bring the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Then plants use the carbon dioxide as photosynthesis and sunlight and water to combine them to become photosynthesis. It's complex, so I write down here there is 6 moles of carbon dioxide plus 6 moles of oxygen plus light energy or light, then it becomes a mole of glucose plus 6 moles of oxygen is equal to photosynthesis. Plants are usually known as carbon sinks because they take more carbon out of the atmosphere than they add to it. Then it turns into organic carbon. I think oxygen, and plants use it for plant respiration. What they expel out is waste material that is we use to breathe in, that is oxygen. Then animals use the organic carbon and plant waste to make animal they expel out. That is animal respiration. They expel out carbon dioxide and returns to the atmosphere again, and then back to plants. But sometimes they die. Decaying organisms die, and then they go to volcanic eruptions or factories. But dead organisms and waste products goes back, and fossils too. Then they is used as fossil fuels, or they can go back through volcanic eruptions. Goes back and starts again. But many people has added too much carbon dioxide that leads to the green carbon dioxide is cause a major loss to lead to the greenhouse effect. That causes the earth to warm up. That is because of certain gases in our atmosphere. Gases like carbon dioxide trap heat in the atmosphere and keep the earth warm. That makes the Arctic and the Antarctic ices and glaciers to melt, and some animals lose their habitats. And one thing that oceans absorb more carbon dioxide than they take to it, take it back because of thanks mostly to marine life. Oceans are usually take in more carbon dioxide than they expel from the marine life, and it is rising. The carbon dioxide is rising because people make more and more carbon dioxide every year. Sometimes people burn sometimes wildfires. Wildfires can cause 2 bad things. First, a wildfire makes a lot of carbon dioxide go into the atmosphere. Second, once the trees are gone, they aren't getting enough carbon dioxide. So we had to we shouldn't make too much carbon dioxide and make it better, but many people have cut trees, so it's important to plant trees and need and ride bicycles or take walks for short distances than driving a car to a very short place and use energy saving light bulbs that use a little amount of fuel. And so there aren't any more carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, and the carbon dioxide is all balanced, and Mama Earth will be happy about that. I don't think. Is it Earth or Mama? Oh well. So it's important to plant trees, but it takes a long time. So many people plant many trees at once. So it's really important. But like when I never see something point at the trees and then the trees grow into adult. So I don't like any storm anymore. Yeah. Okay, that's all. Goodbye, guys. And you remember one of my questions. What does a pig? What does what do you cross a sheep and a kangaroo? A kangaroo and a sheep. You guess what it is? A woolly jumper. That's all today, guys. Goodbye.